Azerbaijan says Armenia used cluster bombs in deadly Barda attack. Several killed and dozens wounded in attack on eastern Azerbaijan, as clash over Nagorno-Karabakh intensifies. Azerbaijan has accused Armenia of using cluster munitions in 2 days of attacks, killing at least 25 people and wounding dozens in Barda, eastern Azerbaijan, near Nagorno-Karabakh. Armenia has denied carrying out the attacks on Tuesday, when 4 people were killed, and Wednesday, when 21 died. Keep reading. Hours after truce agreed, children became orphans in Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan, Armenia agree on fresh humanitarian truce, US. Surrounded by rubble, Azerbaijanis mourn their losses. Wednesday's strike marked the deadliest reported attack on civilians in a month of fighting over Nagorno-Karabakh. Lala Ismailova, an English-language teacher in Barda, lost her 31-year-old brother Fuad Ismailov, on Wednesday. "My father passed away years ago, and Fuad was the man of our family. After the first shelling, he went out to see what happened. The second rocket landed when he went outside. He was young. How can I live without my brother?" Barda-based activist Ulviya Babasoy said, decried the targeting of civilians. "I saw dead bodies, injured people, everything was ruined," she told Al Jazeera. "After the things Elle witnessed today, I don't know how we will continue our normal lives, it is so hard after all of this. Elle believe that civilians should not be targeted in war. This is crime, terrorism. Stop it, Armenia." Remnants of the weapons used in the attack Samur Kazimov/Al Jazeera. According to a list seen by Al Jazeera, victims ranged in age from 30 to 80. Barda MP Zahid Oraj told Al Jazeera that Armenia was attempting to create scenes similar to Syria and Libya, with people's blood shed in the streets. Relatives of attack victims mourn after the attack on Barda on Wednesday. Arif Hudaverdi Yaman/Anadolu Agency. "It seems like they, Armenia, are intent on creating a picture of war that shows Azerbaijan suffering, inside Azerbaijan's borders, rather than in the battlefields. Everyone should be convinced that peace in the region depends on Azerbaijan," said Oraj. 7J Mikhailova was making her 9-year-old child breakfast when, suddenly we heard the bomb. Samur Kazimov/Al Jazeera. Wednesday's attack came despite a US-brokered truce agreed at the weekend, the third ceasefire attempt in a row to collapse just minutes after it took effect. Azerbaijani presidential aide Hikmet Hajiyev said Armenian forces fired cluster Smerch missiles against Barda, accusing them of using cluster munitions to inflict excessive casualties among civilians. Because of their power, more than 100 countries have banned cluster munitions, though Armenia and Azerbaijan have not. The attack on Wednesday hit a densely populated area and a shopping district. Arif Mikhailov, a dentist, had been seeing a patient when the attack took place. Samur Kazimov/Al Jazeera. Russian border guards deployed. Meanwhile, Yerevan also accused Azerbaijani forces of deadly new attacks on civilian areas of Nagorno-Karabakh. Since the conflict restarted on September 27, each side has claimed the other is targeting civilians, and both regularly deny the claims. RIA Novosti news agency reported that Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan confirmed the deployment of Russian border guards along the Armenian border with Nagorno-Karabakh. "There is nothing special about this," Pashinyan said. "Russian border guards have been on Armenia's border with Turkey and Iran. Now, due to the latest developments, the Russian border guards are also on the southeastern and southwestern border of Armenia." Play video. Armenia's defense ministry, meanwhile, confirmed that Azerbaijan had seized the strategic town of Gubadli between Nagorno-Karabakh and the Iranian border, a military gain that could make a diplomatic solution more difficult. Nagorno-Karabakh is internationally recognized as part of Azerbaijan but is populated and controlled by ethnic Armenians. About 30,000 people were killed in a 1991–1994 war in the region. Azerbaijan rejects any solution that would leave Armenians in control of the enclave, which it considers to be illegally occupied. Armenia regards the territory as part of its historic homeland and says the population there needs its protection. The Nagorno-Karabakh's defense ministry has recorded 1,119 military deaths since fighting erupted on September 27. Azerbaijan has not disclosed its military casualties. Russia has estimated as many as 5,000 deaths in total. Additional reporting by Samur Kazimov from Barda district. Smoke and flares rises from a burning car in Barda Arif Hudaverdi Yaman/Anadolu Agency. Source: Al Jazeera and news agencies. Related. Armenia, Azerbaijan battle an online war over Nagorno-Karabakh. Rivals use official social media accounts to ramp up rhetoric and deny claims of attacks, but can either be believed? October 15, 2020. Azerbaijan, Armenia trade blame for new truce violation. Third attempt at halting fighting in Nagorno-Karabakh has collapsed, with shelling reported by both sides. October 26, 2020. Russian strike on Syria's Idlib fighters, a message to Turkey. Latest uptick comes as Turkey's involvement in the region stretches from Syria to the Caucasus and the Mediterranean. October 27, 2020. The long story between Armenia and Azerbaijan. The take explores the depths of conflict in the Nagorno-Karabakh region. October 16, 2020. More from news. 5 days until the U.S. elections, what you need to know. American voter, Paul Jessing. Bodies of young people found in mass grave in Mexico's Guanajuato. World leaders, Christian figures decry attack at Nice church. Most read. Deadly attack in Nice sends France into further shock, live news. Knife attack in French city Nice leaves 3 dead. Polls show Biden winning, can you believe them? UN official expresses deep concern over prophet cartoon row.